Hello and namaste everyone. I hope you're all doing well. And the topic that I'm going to discuss today is about time bending and how a very famous French socialist experimented on himself to find out about time bending. So it started in 1972. A French socialist named Michael Ciffer, he descended into darkness. So he locked himself in a pitch black cave which was 440 feet underground for about 180 days. There was no sunlight, no clocks to tell the time, and no human contact as well. And what was his mission? To unravel the secrets of the mind and its relationship with time. And what he discovered was something astonishing. The time itself began to bend. And it is also an experiment that actually defied reality. So Cipher was a geologist and a researcher who was obsessed with the limits of human body. So he believed that time was not just something we followed. It was something that our minds actually created. So to test this, he designed an experiment as radical as his hypothesis. So he would just erase time itself. There was no watch, no calendars, and no signal from the outside world. So, what he would do is he would live in total isolation, guided only by his own perception of time. And the scientific community thought that he was reckless and even insane. But Cipher, he went away into the abyss. Deep beneath the surface, Cipher found himself swallowed by darkness, the absolute darkness. At first, he tried to maintain a routine as there was no sun to mark the passing days, there was no sound except his own breath. It was just him, sleeping bag, and the void. So, he ate when he was hungry, slept when he felt like he was tired, and he kept notes on when he thought of a day had passed. But soon, something strange began to happen. His mind started drifting. His grip on reality began to slip. And slowly, he started thinking like hours. For him, hours felt like minutes. Days blurred into single endless night. Then came the hallucinations. Shadowy figures appeared in the darkness. Faint whispers echoed through the cave. He became convinced that he was not alone. The silence was breaking him. And he actually started his mind's war with time. Above the ground, Cipher's team was there watching him. They had a clock, but he did not. When they discovered that there was something going on there with Cipher, they were shocked. By the second month, Cipher believed like a single day had passed when in reality it was nearly 2 days had gone by. His internal clock was unraveling and his body had created a new rhythm: 36 hours awake, 12 hours asleep. This went against everything scientists knew about the human body. We evolved to follow 24-hour cycle of the sun. Yet in darkness, Cipher's brain had built its own time system. But that wasn't the most terrifying part. As the weeks dragged in, his mind began to collapse. He forgot simple words in mid sentences. He struggled to recall basic facts about his life. His emotions swung violently, one moment euphoric, and the next he would be drowning in despair. So, to fight this isolation, he talked to insects. He whispered to himself just to hear another voice. But silence always returned, crushing relentlessly. So, Cipher later described this experience as a slow slide into madness. So, after 180 days, they pulled him from the cave. But to Cipher, it had only been 151 days. His experiment revealed something profound. There, in that time frame, nearly a month of his life vanished, lost somewhere in the abyss of his own mind. So, the uh, the the revelation was something like time was not just external; it is something our minds construct. When cut off from the outside world, our perception of time warps. His finding transformed science, shaping studies on circadian rhythms, astronaut isolation in space, and the mental effects of solitary confinement. But it came at a cost. Cipher didn't emerge unscathed. He suffered from permanent memory loss. His mental health took years to recover. The cave haunted him for decades, an endless night that never truly ended. And yet, despite the trauma, he returned to the darkness, conducting more experiments, diving deeper into the mystery of time. His legacy endures, leaving us with one haunting question: is time a force of universe, or it is something we create, shaped entirely by the mind? And what is Cipher's answer for this? Mind is universe of its own, a fragile, powerful, and untamed force capable of bending time itself. So, this was Michael Cipher's story on time bending. Like, it is not just a story, it was quite a fact that everyone knew. I mean, the scientific community. It was an experiment conducted to know about time and time bending. Thank you all for listening to me.